Good morning guys, this is Toboiders and I'm here with another Unity3D programming tutorial. This time I'm going to explain you how to connect your Unity3D project with your MySQL database. Okay, let's begin. I'm going to make a new scene. I already did, but never mind. Now, let's make a C# or for those of you who can program on JavaScript to use JavaScript. So name it whatever like, and then my test, my SQL connection. Just test my SQL. Okay, in order to connection to a database, you will need your you will need a PHP file where you actually establish the connection with the database. I'm not going to explain how to make a PHP file, I'm only going to show you how to do that. Okay. Let's open this. Okay. Now, first, let me show you what does the PHP file looks like. Wait a second. Okay, for example, let's see this PHP file. This here with the dollar symbol in front of them are variables. These variables are requesting another variables from the link you use. It's for example, let's say you have a domain testdomain.com and you have uploaded a PHP file to that domain, and it will be like this: testdomain.com test php.php, and after the PHP file you put question mark and then you assign the variables. In this case, username, it will be whatever you put here, and another variable with password, it will be whatever you put here. So this request function, they will request everything after the username variable here, after the echo symbol. After the echo symbol, and if there are other variables, it will get the value after the echo symbol and before the end symbol. Also, this password requests this here after the password assigned variable. Okay, now this variable here, it established the connection. You just type your host address of the MySQL database here, your username that you use for that database, the password you use for the database, and the name you assign to that database. This result, it queries the MySQL table if you have one. So let's say we already connected to the database here, and now we have to get every single row that contains exact set username and exact set password. So this here uh, this here will get all the rows that contains this username and this password. What does this do? It counts the rows that are similar to each other. For example, if there are 3 rows with username A and password B, it will get that the number of rows are 3. Then we check if that the number of rows is not 0 and it's more than 0. Then we fetch each of the row of each row. For example, let's say you have user pass something. These are your headers. Here you say, let's say you have A, B, something, and another one with B, A, something. So these are your rows. This variable MySQL fetch array results. If we already selected that we want to query the row where user is A and password is B, then this MySQL fetch array will get an array of all the values in the different columns. So in order to go on exact row, for example the pass row, we need something like this, but not email but pass. Hope you get that. And what does the echo do? It just prints a text like in C# and JavaScript when you use print. Okay, now let's begin with the C# part. Okay, so now we'll need to make some strings where we'll store our user login PHP file. I mean the path to the PHP file. Also strings for the username, password, and other values you may want to print from the database. Also functions we are going to use is fixed update for our current status, on GUI for buttons, text boxes, labels, and etc. And also enumerator to connect to our database. So now let's make a public string user login file. We make this string public so you can change it whenever you like from the inspector inside Unity. Testdomain.com test php. Okay, don't forget to put the exclamation mark at the end of the link. So now let's make a string for the username. I will use mine in this example. String for the password, just a test password. And I'm going to go from the database. I'm going to go my email, for example, string email. Okay, now we need a string for the status, string status. Okay, let's begin with the with showing the status. So let's say void fixed update. Here we will have to check that if the email is not equals to 0, I mean is not equals to null, then the status will be logged in, or else when it's equals to null it will be disconnected. So let's make this in if statement. If email dot length is more than more than 0, then status is equals to logged in, else if not, status will be disconnected. Okay, this one was easy. Actually everything is easy. So now let's make the text area and buttons for the login in for the login form. Void on G1 GUI. Remember that the functions are case sensitive, so you need to be aware of that if you have any errors. Okay, now let's make a text box for the username and the password. I'm going to make it simple and faster, and I'm going to use GUI layout. So username is equals to GUI layout dot text field username. Also password is going to be text field password. Okay, in this tutorial I'm not going to secure anything because this is just for a tutorial purpose. If you want to secure your connection to the database, you're going to make it yourself. If you want to secure your password text field showing stars instead of actual characters, you're going to do that yourself. In this tutorial I'm just going how to do the exact connection and how to get values from the database in Unity3D. So under them, let's make a GUI button using the if statement. If GUI layout dot button log in, then we'll start a coroutine. I'll name that coroutine login user and close the coroutine. And in the top bottom we'll put the email value and status. Okay, GUI layout dot label is equals to status, and GUI layout dot label is equals to email. Okay, your status is your email is okay. Now the final part is making of the enumerator function. Okay, so enumerator user login user. Here I would like to pass the string for username and string for password. So here we put username and password. Okay, I guess that's done. Now, in order to connect with HTML or PHP file or whatever file it is in the network, we will need to use www form, www form. That stands for the World Wide Web. So I don't know if you're familiar with that. I'm still not, but I'm learning. I'm learning it eventually. So let's make www form and name it login is equals to new www. Here we need to put the URL. So user login file, and we need to add our username is equals to plus user and our, remember to put the and symbol, and our password is equal to pass is equals to pass. Okay, now we need to return that login, so we will yield it, yield return login. Okay, now to get the values, we will first check if there are errors in the connection. So if login dot error is equal to null, that means if there is no error, then we will store our variables. In this case string, we will make a string of array. So as I showed you in the PHP file, I'm going to print the email row and GUID row. When you print more than one row, you will need to make an array to store that rows. So let's call this array of strings credentials, which is equals to login dot text that will split that text using this symbol. Okay, login text is the text printed by the PHP file. Basically it will be this, this. So when you want to split the text, you usually assign symbol, and the text will be split by that symbol. For example, if you have test string, and if you set that this string to be split by this symbol, the output will be test and string assigned in two different places in an array. So as we splitted our text, now we'll have to split those texts. Oh, for God's sake, my English sucks. Okay, never mind. We need to split those new strings by the symbol equals, because as you saw, we print email equals to email and GUI equals to GUID. So I'm sorry. After we split these two, they are still not for use because they're containing something that doesn't help you, that will make a mistake in later time. So we need to split these two using this symbol and store these two in another array. Okay, I hope you get that. If you don't, you'll see how I do it. For God's sake. Okay, for each string str in credentials, we would like to make a new array of strings called creds, which is equals to str.split by the equal symbol. Okay, now we have all the needed variables in 4 different places: email, actual email value, GeoID, and actual GeoID value. So for each of these, for each of these strings, if the first is equal, for example, email, then the first plus 1 will be equal to actual email. I'm just going to show you what I mean. I'm going to use the for statement. Int I is equals to 0 and I is less than creds dot length I plus plus. Now we will need to check if the creds on position I is equals to email, then our email variable, this email variable will be equal to creds position I plus 1. Okay, we need a simple check using if statement. So if creds dot I is equal to email, then email is equal to creds I plus 1. Okay, this is it, guys. I hope there aren't any errors. Everything's here. Okay, well, I think we're good to go. Okay. Now, let's check. Wait a second. Wait. wrong with you? For fuck's sake. Okay. Wait a second, wait. Okay, I'll make it here. Status is equals to logged in. Yes. Okay. Now let's check our system. Login. And you get here your email is toboders@gmail.com and my status is logged in. So this is what I was going to show you today, guys. I showed you how to make a PHP file we want to store in it, showed you how to use PHP file inside Unity, and how to use your own credentials to log into a MySQL database. Okay. Thanks for your attention, guys, and see you soon. Also, this is not the end of the video. After this screen ends, then it will show. Then a new screen will show up, showing you a new, showing you an announce of ourselves. Okay, thank you, guys, and see ya. Hello, guys. Hello again. I wanted to announce you our new blog site. This is the reason why I didn't post so many tutorials these days, and after the book is already finished and it's working good for now, I'm starting up with the tutorials, and I hope so that there are more tutorial posts the next days. So let me introduce you the book. Here, this is about section. Here, what is CMB? Also about us, it's also about section. This here, it will announce our current project progress and features. Here, this is the main body. Here will be posted all the news, announcements, and etc. we want to give to you. Also, when a new tutorial is uploaded, whatever it is, modeling tutorial, programming tutorial, or as I said, whatever tutorial it is about game developing and Unity3D, the source will be included and you will be able to download the source here. So let's say in this video I just made today, and I will upload today about the MySQL connection. It will be posted here in this blog, and also you'll be able to download the source file of that project here with this button. Also, you can register. The registration form is still not developed that good, but it's working. It's not buggy and it's working. There are no glitches and no bugs. So what do you basically do? You just type in your email, for example, test email comba email provider.com, and you hit the enter or click that icon on the top right of the text box. So just show you thanks about for joining our community, and it will redirect you after 5 seconds back to the book. To check whether you're registered or not, click here on this icon, which shows all the users joined, and you will find your name and email here. So the test email is here, the username test email, and email testemail@emailprovider.com. Also, another check is go check your email folder. If you have an email from us that greets you for joining our community, then you're successfully joined. What you will find use of this registration is that in our future project, the credentials you will need to to participate in them are these credentials. I hope you like this book, guys. I will be really happy if you give us support, and by support I mean if you register. As I said, you just type in your email and click this icon over here, or hit the enter button, enter key on your keyboard, and this is support enough for our team. Thank you guys, and see you another time with another Unity3D tutorial.